Good beta morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be in this wonderful world of ours. Thank you to Mr. Rich Grisham for showing us the first glimpses, pack opening screens of beta, OOTP, and Perfect Team 24. This is episode number 79, closing in on that century mark, 79, and appropriately titled Beta Testing. Because yes, we have the opportunity. So much uncertainty about when will the beta be released? When can I download it? How long will it take to download? And boom, we've got it downloaded already. Took less than an hour for me to download it. So maybe because, it's the afternoon and people are still at work, and maybe it's because a lot of people haven't pre-ordered it, but it was cool to have it downloaded. I was expecting maybe not to get it until this evening. So yes, welcome everyone. Welcome AZ to the stream. Welcome Wildcat Bandit. And what is the weather in Oklahoma City? Well, Wildcat says it's about 54 degrees Fahrenheit. So yeah, it's not too bad. And so much to talk about. We're going to talk about Dish and Spore stream last night. We'll show again some of the slides that Dish presented just to kind of give our take, the community take, the affiliate take of what's coming in OOTP 24. So again, welcome in, guys. We've got one watching from Germany. We've got one from Switzerland watching, and of course, a few Canadians and Americans. Go USA, go USA. Tonight is the big game versus Japan World Baseball Championships. So excited to see how that plays out with some of the best players in the world showcasing their talents tonight. So make sure you check that out. I think it's about 7 o'clock Eastern time is when that game should be on. But until then, we've got beta. We've got still some OOTP 23 things to do, and drops. Yeah, you're still getting your OOTP 23 drops from affiliates. So hang in there and you'll get some from watching me today. So whether you're cheering for Japan, whether you're cheering for US, whether you're cheering for Canada like I was until Freddie Freeman kind of got removed from the team in the pivotal game against Mexico. Not that it would have made a huge difference, but yeah, welcome to the stream. I am Laptop Hound. I stream Monday, Tuesday, Thursdays around 1 p.m. Eastern. Of course, delayed it a little bit today because, hey, the head honcho, the commissioner, he was on and introducing the beta, and looks pretty cool from what I saw on stream. So again, thank you guys for following. Thank you for subscribing if you're a subscriber. Thanks for tuning in. Over 90 of you here watching in, getting your drops today. And again, I started as a YouTuber, and again, my very first YouTube video for OOTP was starting off with my perfect team in OOTP 23. And these were my loyalty rewards in the 23 version. 2 diamond, a historical, couple gold, a silver, and then the 6 standard pack. And as you will see later, if you don't know already, if you've bought the game every year, the perfect team, and you've registered a perfect team account, you're going to be happy with this year's loyalty rewards. So cool. We'll look at some of the card art. And again, if you want to join into my newly created Discord, I would love to have you there. We've got about 10 or 15 people there already. And we've talked about OOTP 24 and some of the new features coming along the way. So please get involved if you want to, and you have some more room in your Discord availability. And again, with the beta being released today, we've already had 3 streams that have revealed information about OOTP 24. You can check them out on the OOTP Development Twitch channel on video on demand, and you can also check it out on the YouTube channel as they post them there. On last week, we had TJ and Matt Arnold talking about the franchise mode and all the cool features with franchise. And that was a very popular broadcast. So if you're a franchise player, go check out the replay on that. And then on Thursday of last week, we had Scott Braun and Marcus Heinzen talking about the game. And that is on the YouTube channel. And then just last night, if you were able to catch it, Paul Sporer, Rob Tomlinson, the Hype Man, and Mr. Expo Hoodie, as people are giving compliments with that wonderful. And of course, as a Canadian, the Expos were one of my two main teams. So yes, I have to give props to that hoodie too. It was a wonderful garment that was worn during last night. So go Canada. And again, we do have another stream coming up on Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern, the last 9 p.m. Eastern Thursday stream for this week in Perfect Team as we kick off, and we're going to see the content, the new cards that will be part of the Friday formal release of OOTP. So March 24th, not too late to pre-order. Pre-order it now. You can download the beta. As soon as you pre-order on FastSpring, immediately you will get your game code, your license code, which then again, you can click on the link in the forums and activate it once it's downloaded. So very easy process. Get that 10% off, get that free gold pack, and play beta for a few days before the official version comes out. Again, because it is Tuesday, we have our Tuesday tournament that we're going to get involved in. We're going to get to OOTP24 in a minute, but we don't just want to brush aside 23. Like, come on, we've played it for a year. We've got to give some love to OOTP23. We're still getting drops for that version of the game. So yes, we are going to continue. We're going to do a tournament today. We'll do a tournament on Thursday for OOTP23. And then next week, of course, transitioning over to 24. So let me get my OOTP screen up. And let's do this. And go here. There we are, OOTP 23. We're going to get involved if you want to try and win 5 packs in perfect draft number 387. So 387 is the one that you can get in today. And if you are in, just put in the chat in and your team name. Just like that, just like Wildcat Bandit did there. And let's see if we can fill that up in the last week here of kind of big time playing on OOTP 23. All right, so I'll give you guys a chance to get signed up and draft your team. You only get one perfect card this one. This is the tournament with one perfect card. So make it a good one and make sure you post in chat who your choice was. Let's take a quick peek at yesterday's results. And the winner yesterday, you should have received your 5 packs already. My guy that has the ability to transfer packs, told me last night that they were transferred, so you should have received them. And again, you can always check them just by going into the menu and looking at transaction history. And you should see custom event. It won't show you how many packs you received, but if you see custom event sometime late last night, that means you got the packs. So whether you won the giveaway, like Rob Deere and Headlights won 10 packs yesterday, or whether you won the tournament, IBDB, you won 5 packs yesterday from the draw, those should have been delivered last night. All right, we got the Hounds in. We've got, this is ID 466. So if you want to get in, ID 466. And yeah, go draft your, or no, 466 was yesterday. It is 387, I believe. Can someone confirm that? Because I'm already on yesterday's tournament. Whichever one you see is filling up real quick. So 466 was yesterday. We are on maybe 387. Sir Pug kind of mentioned that. Yesterday's tournament. Here are the results. It is 387. Thank you, Heath, for that. So ID 387. So yesterday, round one, we had Gorgo's Flames take out the Woolly Boys. We had Luke, Andy, and his Amish, or no, it was Mr. Ree's Amish, isn't it? Yeah, Mr. Ree. Mr. Ree's Amish took out Andy's Blue Owls. IDBD lost to the Hounds, and then Montero Jones Bay Area Legacies took out Vulcan. On the other side, Cedarites took out the Horsemen. Day Trippers lost to Wildcat Bandit. I was able to defeat Tranquil Farms, and China Grove lost to Cub Fan Steve. In the quarterfinals, we had Cedarites, the Gladiators, Monterre Dawn, and Mystery advanced to the Final Four. And then to the finals, Mystery took on Cedarites, and Mystery was victorious in 6 games. So taking a quick look at his team here, let's take a quick look. Where are those Fighting Amish? He was able to draft Dylan Cease and Eddie Collins. And I saw someone today, Eddie Collins was their choice. Monterre Dawn drafted Eddie Collins today. So victory, absolutely mystery. Should have got those packs last night at some point. Congratulations. And let's take a quick peek. In case you're drafting right now and you're wondering, who are the good tournament players? Well, West Covington. Bronze West Covington, 35 at-bats, a 486. Look at that. Stud West Covington, a 480 in the tournament yesterday for Cedarites, who made the finals. So, yeah, that might be a good card if you come across him. We have the perfect Billy Williams, finishing at 467 for Cubs fan Steve team, and Mr. Ted Williams, one of the meta cards. I believe this was a platinum topper, if I'm not mistaken, platinum topper number 3, or maybe number 2. And yeah, he finished with an average of 405. Pitching wise, Gold Don Mossy, who pitched in relief, it looks like. He had the lowest ERA, 0.90. Win-wise, Bob Friend, Diamond Bob Friend, 4 wins for the Fighting Amish. So that was Mr. Ree's go-to guy, it looks like, Bob Friend. The strikeout king was Chris Short. Chris Short from the 1960s finished up the tournament, including an 11K game. His last pitching performance for the Fighting Amish was an 11Ker, and he won that one 6-2. So there you go. That was yesterday's tournament. Good competition, good action, and for the first time in these tournaments, Mr. Ree took home first place. All right, so you guys are shouting out who you took in the first round. There's that beautiful OOTP24 green and yellow. It reminds me of, in Edmonton, we have our major football team is the Edmonton Elks, used to be the Edmonton Eskimos. Those are their colors. Very similar to the Green Bay Packer colors, but a little bit brighter green in Edmonton. So when I see that OOTP24 splash screen, it reminds me of our local football team. All right, well, we've got 12 entered so far. So if you want to get in, ID 387, free tournament, don't have to pay anything. Just, if you don't know anything about Perfect Team, just draft some random cards. You never know how you might do. And you could end up winning 5 packs. Just make sure you put in the chat that you are entered in the tournament. Because if it's just a random winner, they won't get the 5 packs. You guys deserve the 5 packs. So we'll do this and then we'll jump to OOTP24 because, hey, that's the excitement of today. One card, well, you know what? I am going to go with the card that, what a great card. And I love his ability to play throughout the entire cycle. So thank you, OOTP. The crafting of Hank Aaron as a live topper, mission topper, was just excellent because he didn't just play for a month or 2 months. Many teams were able to play Hank Aaron even right up till today. So great, great card creation there. All right, let's fly through this. Wait, Hoyt, sure. Always got to get a few. You guys that are winning seem to draft some good pitchers early on. So we got a Delahanty. Mr. Ree got an A-Rod. Saw the Hornsby again. Who else did you guys draft? Eddie Collins, I saw. Looks like a couple openings left. So yeah, let us know who you guys took for your perfect card. Lefty O'Doul or Norm Cash. Let's go Gaylord Perry. When in doubt, take a top end pitcher. These are best of 5 tournaments, so you want to make sure you get, really 4 at least good pitchers. You don't want to have to go to game 5 with an iron card. We've seen that many times, and it usually fails unless you're going up against an iron card. So you probably want to get at least a silver starting 5 rotation, silver or above. All right, let's fill this out. Carlos Baerga at short, and you know what? I'm going to try something different. I'm going to take 2 gold pitchers here. I'm going to take Kevin Brown and Nathan Eovaldi. Mark McGuire for PJ. You didn't get a pitcher until the silver picks. Really, Sir Pug? No useful pitchers earlier on? Well, yeesh. I think I got 4 pretty good ones. That really sucks if you didn't get any good pitchers early on. Amos Otis at center field, and all I've got is pitcher choices here. So let's finish my rotation with Warren Spahn. So if you face the Gladiators, you're going up probably against the best rotation in this tournament. Wally Joyner at first and Roy Smalley. I always see Smalley in the showdown tournaments that Dish broadcasts. I see a lot of teams draft Smalley, so I'm going to go with him. What else do we need? Gorman Thomas at DH. Yes, please. And Expo Jose Vidro. Or Buck Freeman. Already got a right fielder. Hank, you can play left better. So I'm going to move Hank Aaron to left. Always forget that when you draft these cards, you got to look at their numbers because Hank Aaron is better rated, I think. Let's open that up. Yeah, on paper, he's better rated in left field. So we're going to go Gorman Thomas at DH and we're going to go Buck Freeman in right field. There we go. We've got our outfield set. Gorman at DH. So got a decent outfielder for power, got decent pitching, starting pitching. Catcher, let's go with Darryl Porter, and I better get a good reliever here. Bobby Shantz. There we go. I'm liking it. I'm feeling confident about this tournament team. Still need a third baseman, second baseman, Don Money. And yeah, I got lucky here with Leo and Don. So hopefully one of these guys can play second. No. Don, you can play second. There we go. A little bit of adjusting on the fly. Don can play second, and Leo Roy can play third. And just like that, we have all of our starters before we got to bronze. Okay, let's fill in some gaps here. Cal Ripken and what are we thinking here? What are we thinking? Okay, let's go. You don't see that often. A guy that can play just second base or center field. Dave Foltz. Really, Vanilla Gorilla took the goat. Red Ruffing. Are we full? Did the tournament get full yet? Do we have 16 teams, or do I need to announce we have openings left? Sam Jones and Clyde? Yes. Budweiser Bob is in. Must have taken one of the last positions there. Budweiser Bob, let us know who your first pick is. Who is your perfect card? And yeah, let's fill out some of the relievers here. In welcoming, guys, over 100 of you tuning in today. We will get to some OOTP24 coverage, absolutely, with the new game beta coming out. But as we always do on stream, we always start off with our tournament, our stream tournament for your chance to win 5 packs. It is ID number 387, I believe, in the quick tournaments of Perfect Draft. You can see if there's any room available. I don't know if it's full yet. Budweiser Bob may have got the last spot. Eric Gagne, perfect for Neo. Andy took Topps Trout. And Bob ended up with George Brett. Okay, Steve. Oh, do I have a catcher here? Oh, guys. Oh, no. All right. Can any of you guys play catcher? Nope. Nope. Well, let's just hope that I sweep every single round so my catcher can rest up. 5 cards. I need 6, 7, 8, 9. 2 pitchers. George Cuppy. One more pitcher. I guess I go with live. Yeah, I've only got a choice of 4 here, so go with the live. And then Steve Balboni, love his power. Who else? Bob Addis, and I better get another shortstop. Philip Lopez. Wait, I got to have Paul Molitor. Got to have a Blue Jay there. So let's take out Bob Addis. All right, there we go. Team is drafted. Yeah, I know. We need a professional in here. 1 catcher. Daryl, what's your stamina like, Daryl? Because you're going to be catching quite a bit. Unless I did pick up another, we'll see when I fill out my team here. Sometimes some of these players can catch and you don't really realize it. All right, let's just go middle relief, and stamina like pretty good on everyone. Nathan's a little weaker, so we'll cut his down a bit. I like to go 99 in Modern League. I know he could probably go a little bit higher. Strategy, I really got to save a tournament strategy here, but just crank all those down. Infield's pretty good. Hey, it gets me to the semifinals a lot of times. I still lose out to you guys, but These settings tend to get me to the semis. Although I have won one. I did win one tournament last week. Moment of truth. Can anyone back up at catcher? No. It will be in the hands of Daryl Porter. That's why I love when they announced last night that the new perfect drafts, you're going to be able to see how many catchers, how many first basemen, how many shortstops have passed you by already. So much easier to keep track so that you don't miss out on taking a catcher. I should have looked in round 11. So yeah, that is going to be a great feature because we always talk about that, right? We always say, "Oh man, why can't they have a little counter there?" All right, just double check my lineup here. Looks good power-wise. Steve Balboni at first. Nope. Balboni, you should be one of the key pinch hitters here. You got a little bit of power. All right, there we go. We are set. Let's check out if we have a full tournament yet. All right, welcome back. Those of you that were in a break there, welcome back. Coffee is on. We are currently finished drafting our tournament team for today, and it looks like it's full because it must be in progress here. Let me go check my tournaments. And it is full. So that should be firing up pretty quick. We got the Shepherd Pack, Bay Area, Charleston Thunder, Doc Ellis Day Trippers, the Hounds, Littlefoot, Longfoot, the Misfits, the Mad Hatters, the Guardians, the Bandits, Over 40s, the Legends, the Fair, and of course, the Gladiators. Who else we got here? I just don't want the game to crash. Gladiators, the Orange Sox, got two Rockies there, and the Kestrels. Once again, if you have not, please put in the chat that you are in and the team name. Because there are a couple team names I'm not familiar with. So after the stream, once I see the winner, I go and check that you were actually in the chat here. And if you win the tournament and you were just an outsider coming in, you won't get those packs. So make sure you put your team name in the chat. Well, that's going to be interesting with the fair, going with all lefty starters and righty relievers. Okay. Well, let me transition back out here. So again, whoever wins today's tournament, you will receive your packs sometime after Thursday's stream. I always send in my Tuesday winner and Thursday winner at the same time. And again, if you won any packs from me yesterday, Rob Deeren Headlights, IBDB, and Mr. Ree, you should have got your packs last night. So thank you guys again for tuning in. Thanks for participating. I love these tournaments. Want to continue on with OOTP24 and hopefully stay kind of on the same kind of routine that I'm on now. All right, let's get to the main event. And the main event is OOTP24. Have you pre-ordered? Do you have the beta downloading now? Put it in chat, guys. Are you downloading it now? Have you finished downloading it? Are you waiting till Friday because you're on Steam? Or are you still considering whether you want to purchase it or not? Let's get kind of a feel of where you guys are at with Perfect Team or OOTP 24. Sir Pug is pack gripping. Wildcats waiting for the Steam version. IBDB installed. Got Denbrew with Steam. Heroes playing the base game right now. Excellent. Good. Hope the graphics are really good. Budweiser Bob's waiting for Steam. And Monterre Dawn starting opening the packs. So yeah, it looks like about 50-50 Steam users and OOTP desktop versions. And Cobra's, yeah, isn't it exciting? Like, I know Cobra and EVC and Monterre Dawn and all of you guys that last year I bought mine on Steam, so I didn't get to play the beta. And it was like, waiting and waiting. It was agonizing not being able to have that first experience and hearing all of you guys that had the beta talking about it. And this year I decided that I'm going to get a desktop version and I'm going to get a Steam version. And yeah, it was pretty cool to know that I would get to try out the beta. So those of you on Steam, be patient. I was patient last year for the 3 days. And especially since it came out late last year, you really had to be patient. All right, so we're seeing some of the things here. New role for relievers, mop up. I love mop up roles. Excellent. Are you being serious, Mr. Audit? Are you being serious? Was there a new 69 Jody Reed? That would be a huge upgrade over last year. How did he get 10 points better? It must be all your publicity. So again, guys, if you are unfamiliar with the website, OOTP, put that in the chat. Most of you know already, but there are some new users here. Here is the website for OOTPdevelopments.com. Go there and there will be a OOTP24 general discussion. When you click on that, that will get you to all the information for this year's version of the game. Okay, including, I believe, the beta, about the beta launch and the beta link. So you open up that beta link thread and there it is. PC link, the Mac link, and everything you could want to know about how to install if it's the first time you've gone through this. So very cool. Just go to the OOTPdevelopment.com website and to the OOTP24 general discussions. And don't forget, if you got nothing to do when you're driving or walking or watching the kids, play baseball, tune in to OOTP Now with Rich Grisham and his awesome podcasts that he puts out about once a week, once every couple of weeks. Last one was March 9th with developer Will Bear. And I'm guessing there will be another one coming very soon. Probably with the launch on Friday, we'll see another podcast version. So check that out. Again, you can access that all through the main site on OOTP. All you have to do is scroll down to the very bottom, look for the podcast link, and that will take you to this page here. Also join the Discord. Okay, check out the Discord. Lots of great information, great community. And if you're a new player, people are willing to help you out. No cost. No cost to give you great advice on playing this game. Quick congratulations to Japan. What a game last night. I know Dish was streaming, Paul was on the stream, and people were talking about baseball and how close it was, and Japan scoring, 6 runs in the last 3 innings? Looked like Mexico was going to take this with the 3-0 lead, and then you can't count out the Japanese. They came and showed their might and power. We got Ohtani, who went 2 for 4 in the game. Of course, the big 3-run home run in the 7th inning that tied it up. Yeah, what a great game that was. And it's getting like record numbers of viewers, sold out stadiums. Tonight is going to be sold out USA and Japan. So let's see. Yeah, 7 p.m. Eastern is when that game's supposed to start. Don't know who's scheduled to start here. Who do we got? Probable pitchers, Kelly and Imenaga for Japan. Yeah, that should be exciting. Buy tickets? Well, they're probably pretty pricey, I would imagine, for the final. So yeah, we won't buy tickets. Okay, very quickly before we get into beta play here, guys, let's if you didn't catch the stream last night and you just want the Cole's notes version, give me the quick 5-minute version of what they talked about. This is it. Here are some of the slides that DishNet presented. This is the card art. People were talking about their favorite. What's their favorite card art? I like the 1930s, to be honest. That's probably my favorite. I'll have to wait till I see them in the game because you have better resolution in the game. But yeah, I think the 1930s. The pre-1930s, I don't like the font. I don't know. My old eyes, maybe it's just the screen capture here, but I don't like the font on that one. I do like the 1980s as well. It's very simple, very clean, and hey, it's got the Blue Jays on there. What are you guys thinking? A lot of you guys, Wildcat, Machia Pet, Budweiser Bob, you guys are loving the 1950s, huh? With a little kind of movie theater marquee lights around it. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I I would think that's probably my number 3. I'm going to go 30s, 80s, 50s. My least favorite, the pre-30s and the 1990s. But again, it could be a resolution issue. But for me, again, it's very tough to see the font on the 1990s card. Maybe I'm sure it looks much better on screen. 1970s is pretty cool. Kind of has that 70s feel. Like the kind of the wood backing. It reminds me of the old. Remember the station wagons? Your parents, or did you, Cubs fan Steve, ever have one of those station wagons that had the wood paneling look on the side? That's what these cards remind me of. Yeah, I remember traveling in those station wagons. And what else? I don't mind the 2010. They look pretty crisp. 2000s, too much dark. I like contrast. Dark background, light font. Dark font, light background. Was it called the Truckster Wagon Cobra? Yeah, maybe. I'm sure you're about my age too. You might remember your family driving around in those. And yeah, I think the 90s. The two mad ones are the 90s and the 2000s for me. And then the pre 1930s. All right. Also, they talked about the ballpark changes. Personally, I like this. I love the ability, and I know you theme team players are going to love the ability to authenticate your team even more without having to look up numbers. Just you can simply select your ballpark. And this showed off a lot of the ballparks that are going to be used. I just took a screen capture of one of it. And of course, Olympic Stadium in Montreal. And with each ballpark, you have these ballpark factors already built in, which is so cool and it's going to save a lot of time. So you can construct your team or your theme team based around that ballpark. If you're going to play in the Arizona Diamondbacks Chase Field, most of the factors are above 1. So you want, good hitters, you want some home run hitters. You might not focus on pitching as much. You might focus first on getting the quality hitters. Whereas if you're in a ballpark like the Giants in 1959, which is cool that they have this specific year, second from the bottom here, look at the Giants, all under 1. So your pitchers are most likely going to dominate. And if you have the higher end pitchers, they're probably going to dominate even more. So you're probably going to want to construct your team with pitcher first focus rather than hitter first focus. Again, I'm not an expert. I don't do the modeling. I just look at the basic numbers, go by feel and intuition. But that's how I would construct a team. And he did show some of the extra perks that you're going to get with Perfect Plus, which we'll talk about in a second as well. Choice packs, they will be back. Love these. I love the ability of picking one of 6 cards. I like picking one of, what was it, 18 or 24 cards, even better. But it's better than first place gets this card. And if it's a card that doesn't really help you on a theme team or part of your league, you have more flexibility picking one of 6. So that's great to hear. Live. This one intrigues me the most on how well it's going to be accepted by the community. I think it will be accepted full force. This reminds me again of your FanDuel, your DraftKings, your sites where you construct a lineup, even your Yahoo Fantasy Leagues, right? Where you construct a daily lineup. Very similar to this, where you're going to be maxed out. You can't have a full team of perfects. So when my Toronto Blue Jays play, Mr. Ree's Baltimore Orioles on a Tuesday afternoon, I can go and I can set my lineup for that game. And I say, well, hey, who do they got on the mound? Okay. Baltimore's using their number 5 starter pitcher. So I'm going to load up my perfects on Vlad Guerrero. I'm going to load up on Bo Bichette, because if they've got a weak pitcher starting, I want to maximize my Blue Jays hitters. Or any game that day, look to see who the starters are. If Verlander's going, I don't really want to take opposing batters from the other team, right? If the number 5 guy's going, or if a guy's coming out of the bullpen for a spot start, I probably want to take some batters from the opposite team. So it looks like you're going to draft 9, 11, 13, 15 total players that you're going to have to construct a lineup for. And you can only have 2 perfects, 3 diamonds, 4 golds, and the rest silver or below. So silver cards are probably going to be in demand for live silvers, because you're going to probably use the max 2, 5, 9, and then you're probably going to have 6 silvers. Maybe the odd bronze or live if you want to. So what do you guys think of that live? Yeah, Budweiser Bob loves the live. Going to be fun. Good question. Good question, Bailey. Can you have 5 diamonds? The way this is worded doesn't look like it. It looks like 2 perfects and 3 diamonds. Otherwise, you would think they would say 2 perfects, 3 diamonds, or 5. I don't know. I don't know how they could word it, but yeah, I guess we'll find out soon. Yeah, it is a commitment, right, Mr. Audit, that if you want to do well, because there are leaderboards. There's weekly leaderboards and then there's monthly leaderboards. So it looks like the daily rewards will be weekly. So you can try it out for a week, see how you do. And if you're doing well, continue it on. And you don't even have to play every day. You can go week by week. It will affect your monthly leaderboard. But if you just want to win the weeklies, yeah, you can take some time off. And yeah, the rank of the card, exactly, Bailey. I don't think it does reflect the real ability. And the attributes on the card has nothing to do with this. Really, it's only to confine you to a certain level of max cards that you can take. I mean, if an iron card in real life is on a hot streak, yeah, I'm going to start him, because you're going to get base. I think what they said last night, you're going to get points for hits. You're going to get points for home runs, just like fantasy baseball. You're going to get points for pitcher strikeouts, all these things that you can accumulate points for. Really, the perfect team card The only importance is for your maximum lineup settings here. That's really it. Rotisserie, yeah, rotisserie. In fantasy baseball, at least on Yahoo, there's points leagues, there's rotisserie leagues, and there's head-to-head leagues. And this looks very much like a points league where the teams that accumulate the most points in a week, you're going to get some prizes. So it looks like it's not going to be available right on day one. It says available shortly after launch. And again, the only issue I see with this, I love it. I think it's a great idea, but it has that limited run. So when the real baseball season ends in October, this will end. Just like when you live spec on cards, that ends. I was hoping for something that we could use after the regular season ended, where you could still use your live cards after the season, because this just puts everything into that same small schedule window from April to the end of September. So yeah, I mean, maybe there will be something involving live cards that we can do, but otherwise it's the same thing, right? Live cards will become useless once the regular season ends. They'll lose a lot of their value. All right, next, tournaments. Most of us love the tournaments, and I guess we'll have to see on Friday when the tournament schedule comes out. I was a big fan of the Ace of Bronze, Ace of Iron. Not everyone was, but those were ones that many people could spam easily. We'll see. 7 different categories: daily, weekly, perfect drafts. I'm glad they still have perfect drafts. They're still my favorite drafts. I love being able to pick cards I don't own that I know I'll probably never get. Willie Mays, I'm talking to you. Ricky Henderson. Well, actually, that would be the one change I would like to see, is put the limited edition in the drafts, unless it's too hard to code. But include limited edition cards in the perfect drafts. So I could have a team with Ricky Henderson, Albert Pujols, all those cards that a lot of them are really good. Other tournament changes: 8 traditional quicks, 5 entry fee quicks. And again, same amount of slots. You're going to have 3 traditional entries. You're going to have 2 perfect draft entries. However, an option to get more. And we'll talk about that in a second. So iron quick, bronze quick, silver quick, gold quick, and an open live quick. And it doesn't look like any more 32 team quick tournaments. They're all going to be either 8 or 16. So they fire off, I guess, more rapidly because 38 or 32 team tournaments take longer. So logistically, you could enter more 8 and 16 team tournaments. I guess we'll have to see what the prize structure is. Is it going to be 2 packs for second, 3 packs, or 5 packs for first? I guess we'll have to see. Perfect team drafts just opened up. Okay, well let's quickly get through this, and then we'll go to the beta. Entry fee tournaments. I don't think I'm going to participate in a lot of these because if they were drafts, I would do that. I would gladly participate in entry-free draft tournaments where I can pick from certain cards. But again, I usually don't have a lot of the meta cards, as you guys know. So I don't know how well I'm going to be able to do. Maybe at the lower levels, I can do okay if it's a iron or a bronze, but it doesn't really say here what level these are. Are they open tournaments? Are they diamond? Are they a variety? Can't really see anything there. It's whale feeding. It again, if you've crafted a really good team, you're going to do really well. But to craft a really good team, you need the really good cards. and you're going to have to pay up or get lucky and pull them in packs. So that for me is probably not something I'm going to be interested in unless there's drafting that you can do. Here is the big one that I'm seeing a lot of controversy over, and that is, well, we're on a break right now. So we will be back in just a minute and a half. For those of you that are subscribers, you don't get ads. So I will keep on chatting until everyone else is back. Happy Tuesday, guys. Happy Tuesday for those of you that don't have ads right now. Waiting on Steam, it's only 3 days away. You don't have much longer to wait. And they did say that the Friday release will be 9 a.m. Eastern, I believe. I think that's what I read in the forum somewhere. So it will be an early one on Friday. So let's check that out here. Let's check out if we can find out. Oh, really? Really, Vanilla Gorilla? Ooh. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. All right, we are back. The break just kicked in as I switch slides here. Just reading some of the comments in the chat here. Tough break there, really, Vanilla. 25 to 5. 25 to 5. Ruffing did have a rough outing. He must still be developing. But don't worry, because in OOTP 24, you get to use fully developed cards. If they're not trained, doesn't matter. You get to use them as long as they're eligible for that position. All right. So when we left off, we were talking about the entry fee tournaments. Let's go to the biggest controversial new content being introduced, and that's the plus version. Now, anytime you're a free to play player like I was this year, I didn't spend a penny on the game other than buying 2 copies of the game. I bought 2 copies of the game, and that was it. I didn't spend money on packs, didn't spend money on perfect points. Would I have liked to? Yeah, but I'm retired. I'm on a budget, and you have to decide where your money's going to go when you have limited budgets. And for me, it wasn't to spend on OOTP23 or extra bonuses. When they introduced this, I was not skeptical because I knew it was coming. We all knew that there was a plus version and it would be similar to a battle pass. But I was looking, what was the price point going to be? And what are you going to get for that price point? And, Luke, Andy, you're facing off against the Gladiators? Well, you have to go up against my great pitching. Keep me updated, Andy. Let me know how Edmonton versus Sheffield is going to do there. So back to the plus, $6.99. Now you got to realize I'm Canadian, so $6.99 to me is probably going to be around, I don't know, $9 or $10. So let's say at the most it's $10 because our dollar here is worth less. If you're in Australia, if you're in Europe, you got to factor that in too, because yours will be a little bit more than what the Americans have to pay. So go USA, go USA. So when I see $6.99, I'm going, yeah, that's pretty. I can handle that in my budget. But then I convert it to Canadian, and it's about $10 a month. So that's going to work out to about $120 a year, $240 for the full cycle of this game, plus $40 to buy the game. So we're looking at close to 300 Canadian to play 2 full years of Perfect Team with these bonuses. Double the daily logins, which is great. especially since they're all packs now, right? All of them are packs. Extra tourney slots, one for each. So instead of 3 and 2, you're going to get 4 and 3, which again, if you're a grinder, if you grind away at tournaments, that's going to help you out. And I don't know how it's going to affect like the PTCS and all that kind of stuff, because don't you accumulate points by doing well in tournaments? So if you can play an extra tournament a day, doesn't that benefit you in gaining points to qualify? I don't know. That's just something that crossed my mind. The multiplier, for all achievements across the board. So that again is a huge bonus to get those perfect point multipliers, plus double the packs on login. And I'm still on my 200 or 333 day streak. Ever since Go came out, or ever since OOTP23 came out, I haven't missed a day of login. And now I don't have to worry about it, because if you miss a day, you'll just pick up where you left off, which is pretty cool. One extra surprise per month. Who knows what that's going to be? Who knows? I mean, when you sign up for things like Patreon, your person you're signing up with usually gives you, monthly bonuses, maybe more content, maybe a special commemorative card. I don't know. I don't want it to be too valuable, because I don't think it's fair to give someone, a perfect Willie Mays because they're a plus member. No, that's too much. Make it something that is more cosmetic. Maybe a couple extra ballparks, or a commemorative card that has a different background. I don't know. Maybe it's you get to vote on upcoming cards or content. Which player do you want to see as a limited edition card? Hey, you're a premium plus member, we'll consider your input. I don't know, just something. And exclusive home ballparks. So those ballparks I showed you earlier, there will be some that only the plus players can use. So pretty cool. Overall, I'm okay with it. Even though it might be close to $10 Canadian a month, I'm okay with it. I think that, I drink coffee. I go to Starbucks. That's 2 Starbucks coffees a month. I subscribe to Netflix. Netflix is whatever it is, $15, $20 a month. There's all these things you subscribe to. But when I look, because I play a lot of NA, and I absolutely I hate their pay to play system, because it is expensive. It is very costly. So if I want to play Hockey Ultimate Team, I'd have to put in hundreds and hundreds of dollars to be competitive. So I don't even bother. This, I think, is a price point that is, yeah, it does impact people like myself who's on a retiree's income. But it also allows those people that do want to support the company and contribute a little bit to get a few extra perks. I don't think these perks, I don't think they make you a whale, because the whales are going to swim in the ocean and spend what they spend to get all the best cards anyway. So in OOTP 23, you had your free players, you had your whales, and you had a few people that were willing to spend a little bit. This just moves up that bottom level just a little bit more. It involves a little bit more people in there. And quite honestly, it supports OOTP, a company that, let's face it, guys, if you're on stream with me today, if you watched Rich, if you watched Dish last night, you love this game. You truly love this game. And I put 4,000 hours into OOTP 23 and 79 episodes into streaming. I love this game. I don't want to see it disappear. I want to contribute in small ways. And I think this is a small way I can contribute. to the company. And I do get these little bit of perks too. So I'm okay with it. Um, what was it to buy perfect points? What for 75,000 perfect points? It was like $40. Here you spend $7. And to me, you get a lot more value in those $7. So yeah, see what you guys think. I'm fine with this as long as I get the option to avoid leagues with them. Interesting. Yeah, interesting. Ozzy, the PT Plus benefits aren't game breaking. I agree. Support the game financially. Absolutely agree. And it's better than, I mean, look at if you want to get let's take a Cy Young. Let's say he's selling for 400,000 perfect points. You know what you'd have to invest money wise to buy those perfect points? A lot more than $7. This way, you get double the packs. You can pull the cards you need for missions. Double the packs alone, I think, is almost worth it. I mean, what do you get per month? 30, 39 packs a month, the way that it's structured now. So now you're getting another 39. That's what, 39,000 perfect points to buy standard packs? What's it cost to buy 39,000 perfect points? And that doesn't include everything else that you're getting for bonus. You nailed it, Neo. You nailed it right there. To me, my biggest disappointment was that for a license, you should either get discounts for all three teams or somehow the price works for all on that one account. I'm disappointed that because I'm not buying this for all three of my teams. No way. I'm going to have it for one team, my main team, the Gladiators, and that's it. There should have been some sort of incentive. Maybe for one team, it's $7. For two teams, it's $4 each. And for all three teams, it's $3 each or something, just something to incentivize users to apply it to all their teams. Or, raise the price a couple bucks, make it $8.99 and or give the option, maybe not enforce it, but give the option of, hey, do you have three teams on one license? $8.99 applies for all three teams. But remember, guys, this is the first year they're doing this. So they'll learn as they go. They'll kind of see what the demand is in terms of this OOTP 24 plus. But yeah, that was a little bit of a letdown knowing that it only works for one team. I agree, Asher. Like, I agree. I mean, if you are paying $21 a month for three teams, I mean, for some people, they can afford it. For some people, that's fine. Like I said, Netflix, you might pay close to $20 a month. If you're hardcore OOTP and you're on the game 10 hours a day, it's probably worth it to you. But yeah, I just wish there were different options. Or, hey, buy 24 months now and get it for $5 a month. Rebate, discount, or even buy 1 year now. Because let's face it, when the new version comes out next year, they're probably going to lose a lot of Plus subscribers as people transition to the newest game. But yeah, just they need more options in terms of what to purchase, how to purchase, the duration of purchase. Completely agree with you. All right. Other notes, if you missed them last night, live updates will still be once a month. So the live spec, do not quick sell your live cards. Um, I'm going to hang on to every live card I get until a couple days before the update. And then I'll go on Fangraphs. I'll read the Discord chat. I'll get an idea of who's likely to go up, who's likely to go down, especially perfects. Um, You want to be careful with perfects, because if you pull 50 perfects in the next month, unlikely, that's a huge drop in value from 20,000 to 4,000. So I'm going to wait. I'm going to hold all my lives and maybe sell a few in the first week, and we'll see how the speculation goes. The training not carrying forward when sold. Some people don't like that. I don't mind it. You know what? Start with a fresh card. So all the stats are going to be just with your team. You don't have to, see his 10 previous years. Just your team stats. And again, players with partial stock training will play at full training in tournaments. So your Oscar Charleston, your Jack Glass shortstop, those guys that could be trained to much better levels at a different position, you'll have that full training available for drafts. So that's pretty cool. I like that too. And the bottom one, which we mentioned before, showing you how many you have seen at every position. So, hey, you've seen 5 catchers. One more is coming. Okay, I better take catcher number 1 this round because I've seen 5 of them now. So, yeah, that's definitely going to help in terms of drafting. Ozzy, completely agree. The drafting in tournaments, game changing, because some tournaments you wouldn't draft Oscar Charleston or Sam Crawford or Jack Glass, who, but knowing that they're fully trained, huge difference. 85 for one team, 250 for, yeah, again, that mystery. Like I said, on a retiree's income, I see that. I get the 85 a year. Is that with the game or without the game? 7 times 12. That's without buying the game. So $115, $120 for the year. I guess it all depends on your discretionary income and where it goes now. If you're spending a lot of, like, okay, I'm a hockey fan. If I want to go to the Edmonton Oilers for one game, the cheap ticket is going to cost me about $80. A really good ticket is going to cost me about $350 for 3 hours of entertainment, plus the parking, plus the food I want to buy, any souvenirs I might want to buy. I'm not coming out of that game spending less than at least $125. 3 hours of entertainment, the hassle of driving, the traffic, all that kind of stuff. So, as a huge hockey fan, that's way too expensive for me for 3 hours. OOTP, $125 for a year of Perfect Team Plus. For me, still with a retiree's income, for me, I can deal with that. I can handle that. 1 or 2 less coffees I buy a month. Maybe I, cancel my whatever subscription that I have, and I can fit that in, because for me, I play this a lot more than I watch Netflix. So I'd rather cancel Netflix. I play this more than I, might use on, I don't know, pick a betting site, FanDuel. I play this a lot more. So I'm going to cut down anything I would normally do on FanDuel. But again, every person's different, right? If you're a casual player of the game, absolutely, I would see this as very expensive. Yes. Does my wife approve of the spending? Well, she gets to buy her certain products. I get to buy my certain products. As long as I'm removing something, right? That's kind of the arrangement we have, because on a retirement income, if I'm purchasing something like a subscription, as long as I'm removing something of near equal value, she's totally fine with that, which I'll easily do. New types of packs. So I know there were people that were asking for other things other than, gold and silver and perfect packs. Maybe we have era packs, 1970s packs. Maybe we have team packs, Toronto Blue Jay packs. Maybe we have I don't know. I don't know what else there is. Packs that are all cards 80 or above, so you don't get any irons anymore. Who knows? The World Championship returns. Charity live streams will be back on. Major League Baseball player live streams. That intrigues me. But I guess with Paul Spore's connections to real life players, maybe he'll be hosting them on his streams once in a while and playing out some OOTP. All right. The last change, which doesn't really impact me because I taught for 32 years. I've done my time outside of the home and in a classroom, and I am pretty much at home full time now, unless I want to sub as a substitute. But and that's another thing, I could sub 1 day a week, and that would pretty much pay for my perfect team plus. So yeah, there's pros and cons. So perfect team announcements on Thursdays now will be at noon Eastern, 10 o'clock my time, 9 o'clock Pacific. What's that about, 4 or 5 o'clock in Sheffield, which is probably a little bit better for Luke anyway, and or Andy. But I don't mind this. I stream normally at 1 o'clock anyway on Thursdays. So that's great for me. It'll lead right into my Thursday stream, and I can talk about the new cards. I can do my giveaways, and you guys can get packs right away, from drops, and pick up some of the new content to help you with the new cards and missions. So for me, it's almost perfect timing in terms of streaming. But I know for people that work, have full-time jobs, can't watch this at work, I'm so glad that Dish said they're going to rebroadcast it live at night, regular time, so you will still be able to get drops at night. So if you miss it at regular time, you can watch it in the evening. I don't think you'll get double drops, though. I think maximum 5 from them for the day. So that is cool. So if you do have full-time jobs, don't worry. Yeah, you can't sell cards and you can't open packs right away, maybe, but you can still get the drops and watch the stream. And I'm hoping, yeah, Mr. Reed, that's a excellent point. A non-plus league, just like I'd like to see theme team only leagues that EVC had control of, that they give him a little bit of admin control, maybe with codes or something, and he would send out invites for these different leagues, because then it would save, with friends lists and all these other things. If you could code it somehow where, if you have TTC at anywhere in your team name, it automatically puts you into a theme team level league kind of thing. And that way it saves EVC time, it saves us time from friends lists. Yeah, I'm hoping that with the evolution of this game, we see non-plus leagues and theme team leagues. Because, yeah, there is going to be advantages. There is going to be advantages for people with Perfect Team Plus getting double the packs. And Trade Kill Farms, that's what you've been asking for, free to play leagues and TTC leagues. Yep. Agreed. And very valid point that for a theme team league to run, you need at least 30 teams. I think we've seen the evolution from 2 years ago to this year where the number of teams have grown. And, EVC could correct me if I'm wrong if he's still here, but by the end of this year, we were close to 30 teams in almost every level, except maybe diamond and gold. But again, I think we're going to see a boom in theme teams this year. I think instead of 180 or 229, whatever it was, I think we're going to see that hit over 400. Honestly, I think we're going to see over 400 theme teams, which then would justify creating leagues because you could probably get 30 in every single division. Because somehow you get 6 licenses. I don't know how that's going to work. that you can use OOTP23 and use your 3 teams you've already created, and then you can create 3 more teams with OOTP24. So that, I guess that would mean 6 different emails that they'll allow you to use. So if you've got 3 free teams, you might create 1 or 2 more theme teams, and there you go. You can get full leagues. And I do not envy EVC at all, because he is going to be swamped, I tell you, within the first 2 or 3 weeks of, like I said, I think we will easily reach 400 theme teams. A lot of people that created 1 are going to create 2 or 3 with the extra access licenses, or not licenses, but team availability. And yeah, I think we could have separate leagues. All right. Where are we on time? We are coming up to our next ad break. When we get back from that ad break, we are going to dive right in to OOTP24, and I'll give you my impressions because I haven't had a chance to play it yet. So we'll check that out in about 90 seconds. See you guys soon. Break. Want to do a quick shout out here to some of the recent followers that joined the channel today. So big shout out here. Let me just get back to my OOTP screen here. Big shout out to Free Rough Dog, Rocky Top Vols, Ken W623, and Dr. Doom. Dr. Doom. Thank you guys for the follow. KUIII13 and Boiler Nemo. Thank you for the follows today. Great to have you here on a Tuesday beta day release. So much excitement in the community and some controversy, but that's always going to happen with any release of a game. Glad to have you guys here and get your drops. I know that a lot of streams are switching over to the category on Twitch, OOTP24. Are you guys getting drops? Because I'm still using the OOTP23 category. Did drops still come in when I started? I don't know if I have to be over in the category of OOTP24. But there you go. Still working? Okay, thanks EVC for that. Because I wasn't sure, because Rich Grisham had 24 on his, and I got a little note from one of the development team saying that I can go over to OOTP24 as my category, but I'm kind of midstream and I don't know what I'm really doing with Twitch sometimes. Okay, good. You guys got your drops. What am I missing here? First impression. First, in your very first tournament, OOTP24, you got swept. Fulfy, maybe you should sit the year out, right? From one Canadian to another Canadian, maybe that's a sign to sit the year out. Go spend it on Netflix. Just kidding. No, don't go sit this year out. Of course not. Just bad luck to start off the tournament. Are there any good tutorials for Perfect Team? Brown Bag Mulligan. Absolutely. Go check out my YouTube channel. I've put a lot of tutorials together. The Perfect Team tutorials, franchise tutorials, and of course, OOTP has their own tutorials. When you boot up the game, you'll see on the left side, you can choose watch tutorials somewhere on there. So you can get some the information you need to play this game. And I will be making some new tutorials for OOTP24 within the next week. I stream on Thursday, and then I'll probably make some tutorials over the weekend for you new players, because I know when I started, it was a little bit overwhelming. All right, let's take a look at the tournament here, if I'm still in it. And round one, congratulations to the Legends, to the Thunder, to the Day Trippers, and the Gladiators, the Fair, for advancing to round number 2. Sorry, Andy. Sorry that this Canadian took out the motherland, the UK. And yeah, I think my pitching probably did some good work there. Yeah, looks like it. Gaylord, Perry, Waite, Hoyt. No match for your hitters. And we've got a couple game 5s going on. Let's take a quick peek who we have going in game 5 here. The Misfits up against the Hounds. We got the 76 Vida Blue going up against Irv Higginbotham, 56. I like Vida Blue's chance there, not to put a hex on anyone, but a silver blue up against an iron Higginbotham. I like the Misfits' chances. And the other game 5 is going to be between the Mad Hatters and between Longfoot. Once again, we've got a Vida Blue, this time the bronze version, up against Fritz Ostermuller. Another bronze card, but a Plat 4. And yeah, we didn't hear anything about Platinum. I think maybe on Thursday we'll hear more about special mission releases. I really hope they have Platinum cards again. That was one of my favorite part of Perfect Team, is ripping and having a chance to get one of these special, beautiful, created Platinum cards. The other game 5 is between the Bandits, Wildcat Bandit, and the Shepherd Pack. All right, they're going to game 5. Wildcat Bandit has 79. That's why I can't read the font too well there. Haynes or Baines? Haynes, Jesse Haynes, going up against Eddie Lopat, 86. Wow. You got a gold card as your number 5 guy? Beech Grove. Who were your pitchers here? Let's take a quick look, because that's impressive. Ooh, the perfect Ohtani. And then you had 4 gold. All right, well, I'll have to give you a little bit of the edge there. Nick Bry going with 4 gold starters to go along with Ohtani. All right, well, we will leave that playing in the background, because since I have 2 OOTP windows, I can quickly transition to the other one. How beautiful is that? Look at that. Beta is underway. Sorry, New York. This is home of the Rocky Mountain Gladiators. And in beta, it looks like we've got 33 packs, 51,000 perfect points to play with. For those of you on Steam, yes, I know you want to rip packs. And Rich ripped a lot of them today. Are you guys getting all kind of similar cards? I don't know how many is in the database for the beta. And I didn't watch Rich open a lot of them, because I kind of wanted to see them better on screen here. Let's see. Yeah, it is a nice amount of packs. Rocky Mountain Oysters. No, they've been the Gladiators for years. Heath got a lot of duplicates. The beta is the beta early access. Yeah, the beta is early access. Remember, guys, on Friday, you lose everything from the beta. Everything's gone. All the cards you have, all the perfect points you have, the roster you've created, it disappears. It's a fresh start. You're at the end of the toilet paper roll, and it's time to put a new roll on, because you won't own any of those anymore. So don't hold back. Enter tournaments, spend your perfect points for 3 days, because on Friday it disappears. That's what beta means. And then throughout the first week or two, expect a lot of updates. because that's when there's a lot of bugs and they have patches and all these other things that come out. So there will be a lot of downloading in your immediate future. Did you pull the live perfect Ohtani? Yeah, let me guys know on your beta. Did you guys, are there any historical perfects in there? Let's rip some of these here. Yeah. Hope they change the font. Remember, things can change too. If if you like this Charlie Dexter card and you're planning on using him in iron tournaments, no, don't do that. It may change. He may become a bronze. He may disappear from the game altogether. This is beta. It's not necessarily what you're going to see on Friday. And there are historical perfects. Cool. Do we have a choice pack? I didn't see a choice pack there. Or did you win a choice pack? Interesting. Interesting. There are 7 historical perfects. Well, you guys are on top of this. You figured out, you guys, within 2 hours, you guys have the beta nailed down. You've probably got the perfect roster for the tournaments too. Like, amazing. You guys are so amazing with OOTP. I just love, getting inside your mind sometime and, your thought process on constructing teams and cards. And yeah. See, Oscar, I love this card art. Which one is this? Is this the 1930s? Is this the one I said I like the most? I think it is. All right, let's see. I do like the 50s too. That Bob Turley card is a nice card. Snapshot needs to be a little different color though. It almost blends into the background too much. But hey, it was easy to get 4 perfects. How did you get perfects? Just bought them off the card shop? Or did you pull them in packs? And here we go. Herb Score. So with your starter packs, if you're new to Perfect Team, this is the first year you've bought the game. When you download the official game on Friday, you will get 6 starter packs and a gold pack. And if you pre-ordered it or you wish listed on Steam, you'll get an additional gold pack. So you should, if it's been like last few years, you should get 6 starters, including a gold and a bonus gold for pre-ordering. Once you open up all your starter packs, you create your team out of that. So I've never ever heard of anyone that's pulled a perfect card in a starter pack. I think they're all kind of in the same range of ratings, just to kind of have everyone start off at an equal level. I could be wrong. I don't know. Have you guys ever pulled a perfect in any of your starter packs in not the beta, but the real game? And of course, the loyalty rewards, you will get extra packs, more than usual compared to previous years, which is really nice. Just too bad that those of you that have bought the game, like OOTP 11 and 12, that you don't get any kind of loyalty reward for that. Even if they gave you just like, okay, you bought the game previously, here's a diamond pack. Doesn't have to be much, but just something to show a little bit of loyalty. There it is. Mr. Audit was right. We have a 69 Jody Reed. And it looks like in the beta, you can't open up the player profile. Jody Reed, what's he going? He's going for 250 on the card shop. Whew. People are you hoarding Jody Reeds? Is that you, Mr. Audit, buying all those up? So you have to tell me, I see in the chat there, Mr. Audit, what do you think of his ratings compared to this year's card? Is he a card you can take all the way to diamond, even more so now? You bought it. Mr. Audit is on a Jody Reed buying spree. Okay, I'm going to list mine when I'm done here. You can have another one, although it's going to disappear on Friday. So yeah, if it is a limited number of cards here, then we're all getting kind of the same cards. No diamond yet. What's going on? Come on, OOTP. Ooh, I like that Marlon Anderson card art. That is sweet, as the young kids say. Do the young kids still say that? Do they still say sweet? Or is that a, 2010 kind of saying? Now they say that's fire. That is fire. Jimmy Wynn. That is fire. Yeah, unfortunately, unless he comes out of retirement, I don't think we'll see much higher than a 69 Jody Reed. Look at these beautiful cards. Look at that background. I feel like I'm in a 1980s disco, with that neon green. Boney M is playing on stage there in the background as the lights are flashing. All right, 9 more packs. Come on, I saw Rich Grisham pull a diamond card. Where is my token diamond? Hey, you know what I've noticed too? There are no faceless. Have you guys pulled a faceless player card? I kind of like that. So far, every player has had a picture. All right, gold card, Tommy Edman. Some great live action cards you haven't seen. They've all been kind of the studio. There we go. All right, Mr. Ree, this is for you. First point of OOTP 24. Thank you, OOTP. I couldn't have asked for a better first historical gold or higher. My team, not the Braves, but a team that beat the Braves in the 90s World Series. Look at that beautiful card. 120 power, 105 I. I just wish there was some animation and we had the bat flip. It would make it perfect. That is AZ. That is the best card, like I said, I could have pulled there. I want to keep it AZ. I guess the only way I can keep it is I can screenshot it. I'm doing that right now. Here it is. I'm screenshotting that. Okay, Jose. We'll see you in the real game on Friday. That would be like you, because I'm pretty sure you're an Arizona fan, AZ, and it's like you pulling your favorite player from that team. Gotta love Jose. Come on, Diamond Card. Where are you? 3 packs to go. Are you serious? Are we going to have one of those discussions again where it's the highest rated card? It wasn't a peak, though. It was a Hardware Heroes. So there's hope for Jose. You know what would have been more ideal? If I pulled a Dave Stieb. If Dave Stieb was in the game at launch. I'd have something other than coffee in here. I'd have extra coffee. All right, 2 more packs. Going smoothly. It's flowing smoothly. The packs are opening nice. The beta's working well. Cubs fan Steve, we've got a Jerry Martin for you. Here's a guy I would use in my Iron Cap tournament. He's got 80 power. 41 rated card, 80 power. That is a cap card. Justin Smoke at 69. They did the Blue Jays wrong. Yes, I would love Paul Sporer to come on someday and we reminisce about one of the greatest pitchers of the 80s that was unjustly treated in OOTP 23 with an 81 peak card. That gets a close up shake. 81 peak card for Dave Steeb. Well, that's it. That's it. I guess I can go more packs. What are you guys doing with your perfect points? Are you buying packs or are you buying players? Card shop. Gouge or not gouge? Here we go. All right, someone's selling Ohtani for 75,000. All right, since we talked about Jody Reed, okay, that works. So what is different about the card shop? You guys that have investigated it, is there anything major different about this? AZ, if you're still on, is there anything different about the card shop? It looks, looks the same to me. Hide cards I own, which is a great feature. Cards I can afford. Sorting is the same. Yeah, so no change. Yeah, that all happened last year when we went from the auction house to the card shop. So, okay, cool to know that there's no differences there. And Jody Reed, none on the card shop. None. Mr. Audit has bought them all. All right, well, let's sort by overall. I didn't get one diamond card or a perfect card. I want my beta money back. But I did get. Where is he? Where is Jose? Jose, where are you, buddy? All right, let's go to the player list. All players in organization. There he is. Look at that. Beautiful card. 123 power. Whew. With 106 eye. If power and eye play well in this game again, Jose is going to be a very valuable card. Whew. Can't run really well. Look at that. He can play third base, right field, which makes sense. Probably could have put him at first base too. Extreme fly ball. I want that changed. Ground ball, fly ball tendency shouldn't be extreme fly ball. It should be dinger, dinger, dinger with that power. Okay, this menu's still the same. Find him on the card shop. Someone's selling him for 5,000. That's way too low. Way too low for Jose. All right, let me test out selling a card here. Jody Reed. Sorry, buddy. You're from the rival Red Sox. Create sell order. That's the same. Last 10 is 250. So I'm going to give you a bargain, 248. If you want Jody Reed, go out and grab him. Go grab him now. All right, let's sort by duplicates. Oh, who bought Jody Reed? Someone out there, someone was waiting for me to list him. If you're a fan of Team Japan, selling for 2,999. He's not part of any missions, guys. Sorry, no missions. But if you're rooting for Team Japan, do I got any Japanese viewers yet? Let's see. No, I've got Korea. I've got Finland. Good to see you. I've got Germany, the UK, and even one from Colombia. A little bit south of me. A little bit south of AZ in Arizona. All right, he's going on the card shop. Not 2,999. I'm right at level 10. If you support Team Japan, go get him. He's out there. Cobra Scoot. Ooh, Ooh, good stuff, Cobra. Yeah, I'm glad you got there on time because there was probably a rush. What else do we got going on? Perfect drafts. I'm surprised we're even testing since our card pack is so low. Yeah, which explains why the drafting is so weird. So did you AZ, did you make note of that laptop did not pull a diamond or perfect in 33 packs? Did you make a little note of that? Ah. All right, good, good. Which probably means on Friday I won't even get a gold. All right, let's sell one more here. Well, I got to keep some of my good guys if I'm going to go in the tournament. Mr. Chapman, I know there's some Yankee fans out there. Not Nicolino. I know he's not a Yankee fan. He even said in the chat with Rich Grisham that he was going to nerf all the Yankees. So there you go. Good looking guy here. He's ready to go on the season for Kansas City. 64 bronze card. And look, previous sale is 69, so I'm not going to argue with that. He's on the card shop. You can go get him. And we got to find a Los Angeles Dodger here for EVC. There we go. Davey Lopes. I'm sure you don't have him yet. Davey Lopes. 67 Davey Lopes. He's going for 100. But for you, EVC, 125. Oh, beta is fun. Beta is so fun. 125 and Davey Lopes can be yours. There you go. He sold. Mike Trout, stroker 3, stroke 3er, ace 3. Hey, EVC, you bought him. Thank you for contributing to the beta fund. All right, and I got 2 Jared Walshes. So let's see. Can I still go buy duplicates? Go here, manage cards, only duplicates. There we go. Look at all these duplicates. Wow. Well, Mr. Quantrill, you disappointed me in the World Baseball Championships. That was a huge pitching disappointment. So even though you are Team Canada, I can't have you on the team. You didn't come through and no one's bought you yet. So maybe there's some demand. 56. I'm going to sell you for your rating. 56. If you want Mr. Quantrill. What else do we have? Astros. I've only got 2 non-live duplicates, so let's sell those. Joe Hornung. Joe Hornung from the Atlanta Braves. Sure, we'll put you on the market. For those completionists out there, and Carl Lundgren. Holy smokes, 800. Someone use the gouge emote right now. 800. Ooh. Ooh. But this is beta. Where is he? Carl Lundgren, duplicate, create sell order. There you go. Thank you, Mr. Audit. That is just unacceptable. Unacceptable. None sold yet. Iron, I don't know. Let's just put them for 100. This is just testing things out. So you can get them for 1/8 of the price. And I got 1 silver because some of you might be building a team. So let's put my duplicate silver. Jared Walsh. The minimum is 101. So I'm going to go 133. Okay, so we tested that out. Let me look at my transaction history, see if that's working fine. Looks good. Good, good, good. And now And now, how do I get in the entry pool? Oops, that's wrong one. How do I get in the entry pool? Submit team. Says preparing. Are you guys actually in entry pool action right now? Submit. And check out my hitters. Good. Daily lineups are still there. Strategy. Any differences? No. Strategy looks exactly the same. Good. Can I import and export? Yes, I can. Test out. Ooh, small ball. Thank you for buying my Japanese player and contributing to the fund. Yours has started, huh? Ooh, okay, let's do this. Let's test out select your ballpark. So right now I've only got 5 to choose from. The default. Are you guys you must all be getting the same ballparks, right? Frontier Field, Huntington Park, Dell Diamond, and Coca-Cola Park. They're all neutral. So we can look by the modifier view. Excellent. I like this. Well done, OOTP. Don't know if these make a difference this year, wall distances, but this is my favorite view, modifier. Oh, nice. In the all types, you can pick the type of park. Do you want a slightly left park, which are none? A moderate park, moderate lefty, extreme righty? Very nice. The question I have, if there are any OOTP in the nose in the chat, are these going to be the same where you can only change your ballpark every Sunday once you're eliminated from the playoffs? Is it still kind of a once a week change? All right. Thank you. It's a once a week change, which is good, I guess. Yeah, I love that you can customize. I think Dish said that Nicolino worked on these, so props to Nicolino for because yeah, righty cheese, lefty cheese worked for a lot of people, but it became the norm. And this allows you to change things up a little bit. Very well done. All right, let me pick my ballpark here. Maybe that's why I'm not in the entry pool yet. Let's go. Where is it? Modifiers. Let's go for the most offensive park here. That looks like it is Rochester Red Wings. Okay, so that's done. Customize team. See what they allow us to do there. Oh yeah, when you first customize your team, it takes a little while, but actually that was pretty quick. All right, well, I am not American. Canadian Frontier Field. And yeah, you can still pick all your different logos. And should be able to customize. There we go. So that looks exactly the same as last year, where you have a home uniform and away uniform. You pick your logo. Where were logos? I can't remember where logos were. Yeah, I'll do that later. I'm sure it will work. Logos. So, okay, so it should be temp files. No. Online data. Hmm. All right. I'm sure it's in some other folder somewhere. Oh, not to worry. I was just looking for logos I had generated or I had with OOTP23, but it's taken me to a different directory. But that's not important right now. Check under missions. All right, so let's leave that. That seems to be the same. Let's just randomly pick something that looks Canadian here. Let's pick there we go. And the logo works. Good. All right, so it shows me there. It shows preparing. So I must have to wait for some period of time. Collection missions. There's 3, 4, 5 missions currently going on. Hey, what did I win? The Arizona one. AZ. They made your mission easy to complete. Look at that. I got a diamond pack. Cool. Thank you for whoever said check your missions. Did not know they'd have these up and running. Now I got 2 more finished. Oh, I got a perfect pack. No way. That's how you guys are getting your cards. You're getting these missions done and a gold pack. And here's the choice packs. All right. I'm not reading chat here, guys. So if you mentioned that before, I found the gold. I found the gold mine. Everything except the points mission. And that's a silver pack. So, all right. Let's go check these out. I'm going to rock it in entry pool now. Where are my packs? Right here. What do we got? What do we got? Dave Steeb? Arky Vaughn. Now we're talking. 2 more packs. A double gold and a diamond. Beautiful. And now the perfect pack. Who is it? All right, I have a reliever for my beta version. It's not Ohtani. It's not Mike Trout. Let's see what he's selling for. Nothing. Nothing. Now we can go and auto these. Let's go over here. Actions, ask AI to set up my team, please. AI, can you set up my team? Yep, the whole organization. Thank you. There we go. Now we got the best supposedly cards in the game. I like that. Where's Jose? Is Jose, he's hitting cleanup like he should be. Good. We'll submit that. That all works. Let's take a look at pitcher BABIP. There we go. So from my limited knowledge of statistics, sounds like you want high pitcher BABIP. So let's go test this beta version out here. We go to default pitcher ratings. Where is pitcher BABIP? It's not on the default. Customize pitcher ratings, and there it is, BABIP. Pitcher BABIP. Let's move that up right beside overall. So yeah, this is all customable, guys. If you're new to OOTP, be prepared for wondering where the time went, because the time will disappear quickly. You can put in different categories, you can move them around right on the screen. You can go and customize and add in things about fielding, batting, their last 10 value. I like that one. Perfect team last 10 value. Then let's see, fielding. Let's add in, I don't know, field potential at pitcher. We can add in their school that they went to. There you go. Last 10 value. So my best, ooh, look at this guy, Herb Score. So educate me, guys. He should be a good pitcher, right? He should be a really good pitcher because he's got high BABIP. Home runs are a little bit high. Fastball, curveball. He should be my number one guy. Control's not that great, but otherwise pretty decent pitcher. Do I have unopened perfect packs still? I got choice packs. Oh, those ones. All right, let's test this out. Ohtani, Robin Ventura. Are you guys all getting the same six? Jack Chesbro, Boog Powell. I just saw that was the one that was in my eyesight when I looked at the chat. The choice packs will contain an ace. All right, I'm going to let you guys pick I'm just going to randomly pick here. There you go. Might want the choice packs. There you go, Heath. Pick a card for me. Who would you take of these 6 cards? Let me know. You get pick number 1. Devil Dog saying I might consider Ohtani. He says take the bird. Mark Fidrich. Oh, well, who's your pick? Who would you take? This is your team. Oh, I'm now in the entry pool. You took Boog and Ohtani. I'm seeing the bird. I'm seeing Boog. I'm seeing Concepcion. There we go. Now I get to my screen that I'm used to. There's the 2 choice packs. See, I didn't see them up front. You guys made me go and search for them. We need a professional in here. All right, let's go back to my choice packs, and then we'll take a look if any of these teams are your teams. Okay. Yeah, same ones. Okay, I'm going to go with, what do I have on my team now? What am I desperate for? My shortstop right now is 89 Corey Seager. My first baseman is Andrew Vaughn. Ohtani and Ventura. Heath wishes he took Bird and Ohtani. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna, because I'm an '80s baseball fan, I'm gonna take Mark Fidrich. Now let's see who I get this time. Or maybe it's the same ones. Yeah, it's the same ones. Okay. So I got another ace pitcher. Can this version bat? Power's pretty good. Well, in beta, Concepcion's a perfect. This doesn't necessarily mean it'll be, we may not see these exact same cards on Friday. I'm going to go with Boog. Or who's my third baseman? Nope. I'm gonna go against the grain. I didn't see a lot of Venturas there. I guess, could I take two Fidrich? That would be funny. That would be funny to take two of those. But then I would just simply want to buy someone that's already here. Okay, we're going to go with Ventura. Defense looks pretty good. Come on, game. Come on. Go back. What can Concepcion play? Can he play any other positions? He will be a fully trained second baseman at 111 if used in a tournament. And for that reason, I am taking Gorgo's Cincinnati Red. And thanks for tuning in, guys. Again, I'm just having fun. I'm just messing around. Would I do things differently? Without the stream on, probably. I probably wouldn't sell some of my cards. But this is beta. We're going to lose all of these on Friday anyway. So let's go back and ask the AI to set up my team. And let's go and submit. And hey, I've got perfect points. I've got perfect points. So let's go to the market. They're not available. Doesn't show us the perfect points, but I have some packs. So let's go and get 5 gold packs. I want to see if I can get a diamond here. What'd you guys do with your points? Did you buy players or did you buy packs or a combination? Because I want to kick some butt in entry pool. 2 golds. We've got Logan Webb and a Blue Jay. Excellent. Jazz McCormick. And Clay Holmes. All right, let's go. Ask the AI one more time to set up my team. Submit. There we go. Card packs. I've got 39,000. Let's go to the card shop. Test that out. Only cards I can afford. Let's go with the non-live. And wow. Not many diamonds on the card shop. Not many diamonds being pulled or sold. Only one right now. So that means, let's see, let's go pull 5 more packs. Other than my diamond pack, I still haven't pulled the diamond, so I'm still waiting for that. The odds should be that I get one. Nothing there, nothing there. Ooh, Curtis Granderson. He will make the entry pool team. Excellent. And one more diamond. There we go. All right. We have a diamond Tim Anderson. Now I kind of regret taking Dave Concepcion. All right, cool. So now let's go and yeah, sorry guys, I haven't been looking at the chat. I've been too engrossed in this beta version. We'll take a look at the chat in a little bit. I'm going to be on for I started late today, so I'm probably going to be on for another 20 or 25 minutes. And we'll take a look at the tournament. Can someone update me on the tournament? How are we doing? Are we in the semifinals yet? Down to the final four? All right, AI set up team. Go to the duplicates. Unfortunately, there's probably no one that can help you guys out too much. I got no diamond duplicates, no perfect duplicates. All my duplicates right now are live players. But if there's someone you want me to list, I'll list them for you. If you see anyone you want. Hey, Luke, you went with Concepcion as well. Did he even make my lineup? No. They didn't put Concepcion in? Let's see. Let's try that again. Ask AI to set up lineup. They don't think he's good enough. Interesting. Interesting. There he yeah, there he is. Anderson and Concepcion. Okay. It kind of helps if you're looking at OOTP24 and not 23. It kind of helps. Let's go. There we go. So Concepcion leading off and Tim Anderson DH. Okay, they put Tim Anderson at DH. I'm good with that. All right, are any of you guys in this same entry pool? Speak up now. Are you in this entry pool? We've got, see if I can get a list of teams easier here. Montreal Hammerheads, Mason Comets. None of these seem overly familiar. Terrytown Spinners, Indianapolis Speed, Green Bay Pack Rippers. Love that name. Green Bay Pack Rippers. Which one's you, Fanatic? You the Indianapolis Speed? I remembered you had kind of a checkered flag on your previous team. Temp Fodder. Oh, Terrytown Spinners. Okay. The Oppo Tacos. All right, we are on an ad break. We will be right back as I continue to explore this game. All right, we are back here, guys, for one more segment. I do want to kind of show off a little bit more about the non-perfect component of OOTP24 in the beta version. I know some of you are franchise players. You play the base game. I still love the base game, even though I don't have a lot of time to dedicate it to it now. Let's take a look at the new animations, at the new kind of gameplay. Give me a couple historical teams. Give me a couple teams that we can watch a little bit of how it looks in OOTP 24. Give me a team name, give me a year, and let's pit them against each other in this historical replay match and test it out. All right, we got the 27 Yankees was the first one that I saw. Very powerful team. Where is the 27 Yankees? And IBDB, the second one I saw was the 2001 Mariners. All right, let's try that one out. And I'm going to give the Mariners home field advantage. We're going to go with modern era and leave injuries on. A one-game shootout. Or not. I don't think the beta allows me to play this. Right? I've got everything. Oh, I need the team, Seattle. There we go. Power years versus baseball rebirth. Wow, Seattle had quite the year, didn't they? 116 wins and 46 losses. Ooh. Okay, let's play ball. Let's check out the new animations. This was the other thing I was looking forward to, is checking out the animations. Thanks again for all the 100 plus of you that are here. Thank you for the new follows. Dr. Doom, Ken, Rocky, Free Rough Dog, Kale 13, and Boiler Nemo. Thank you for the recent follows. Well, we know the 27 Yankees because Gorgo uses them for his historical pack that he gets. And Babe Ruth and Gehrig and Lazari, and yeah, they're good. But the 116 win Mariners, Suzuki, Javier, Brett Boone, Edgar, Cameron, McLemore, Bell, Wilson, and Pinheiro. So I guess Ken Griffey Jr. was not there at that time. That was quite the season. 116 wins. All right. Well, let's go and take a look here. It looks like things are, fairly similar. The different views, can skip to different innings, go to the options. That menu looks very similar. Nice. All right. And view. Let's check out the standard camera views. Home plate. Close camera. All right, let's check out OOTP24 gameplay. Whoa, I'm getting a little dizzy here. Whoa, that is new. Woo, that's pretty crazy. Took us with a 360 degrees view of that screen. All right, let's continue on. Runners in scoring position. Babe Ruth at the plate. Turn on the ball trails. Okay, let's try that. I guess that's not default. So options. Ball trails. Where is the ball trails? Help me out there, Mr. Devil Dog. Flight arc. Spray chart. Show ball flight arc. Follow ball. Yeah, follow ball is on. Set that to always. Okay, let's try that. Ichiro Suzuki at the plate. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that was pretty cool. And then we saw the pitcher walk off the mound there. Okay, so runners in scoring position. Nice. Top of the second inning, Yankees at bat. Yeah, I really like that, showing the different arc of the ball. I don't know if it would be annoying always seeing it. Maybe in the settings you could customize it a little bit better. I want to see like an outstanding catch or something. Go press F8. Oh, all right. So you can kind of customize where you want your infield to play here. So Macklemore, Boone, different shifts. All right, let's try that. Let's try that shift. This is awesome. This is great because now when you're managing, seeing those different visuals definitely makes managing a little bit easier. Whoa, you can't make that up. It was the ball arc is a setting. So this is an F8 key. You can flip that on just with F8. And then under the options, draw ball flight arc set to always. You can also put the spray charts on the field. You can always have that on. So if you don't want to flip back between F8, you can just leave them on all the time. So yeah, this is really cool. Thanks for that little tidbit there, Mr. Devil Dog, because now if I'm a manager, I can shift my infield. Weak shift right. Yeah. Edgar, let's see. Yeah, I'm liking these changes so far. I just want to see some sort of dynamic player action, catch up against the wall or sliding into home base, but maybe you need to have different views on your camera to get some of those things. Tony, you're exactly in the right place. So I can shift you guys a little bit to the left, right. There we go. That's how you would play Mark McLemore. And he hits it into the outfield. You can do a StatCast replay on a nice play. Cool. Is there a key, Mr. Devil Dog, for seeing something similar for the outfield? So depth of outfield or shifting outfield left or right, or is it only for the infield? Into center field. The crowd noise is definitely better than what it used to be before. So infield only. Okay, so this is infield only. Do I want to signal Mark McLemore? Okay, so don't know what happened there. So Seattle with a 3-0 lead over the 1927 Yankees. But yeah, I can definitely see how franchise players would love this added feature here. Right. Go. Ichiro with a fly out to center field. Mr. Devil Dog, I know you play a lot of franchise. What are your preferred camera angles? Right now I've got home plate action and then I've got center field close and then just the default for the other ones. Are there camera angles that you prefer that you think look the best when you're playing franchise? and a strikeout. All right, let's go until, let's skip ahead a few innings here. Go to the 8th. We've got a 7-0 IBDB. Your Seattle Mariners are crushing the 1927 Yankees. Only got 3 hits. You like from behind home plate on the pitch? Well, let's check that out. Behind home plate. Let's see what that looks like. Oop, that's not the one. 2 away for the Yankees. All right, so view, pitch cam, home plate. There we go. And Ernie Combs gets the Yankees on there. Even leaves the yellow trail on there after the play for a little bit too. It kind of fades out. Yeah, I think I might be wanting to play a little bit more of the franchise this year. Deep, high fly ball. Look at the arc on that one. Have you noticed playing franchise any other cool things that have happened during a game that was not part of OOTP 23? Let's go to the top of the 9th. Gehrig at the plate. Strikes him out. So they still throw the ball around. That was part of the last game. And last batter here. Let's see if the end of game celebrations are the same. So infield, let's keep it like that. All right, celebrations look the same. At least that one. All right, box score 7-0. Yankees. Wow, 1927 Yankees only put up 4 hits on Joel, who went 9 innings, pitched the entire game. I bet you we could replay that game 100 times and not get that same result. You often don't beat the 1927 Yankees. Mind you, it was on modern day settings, so that might have impacted them a little bit too. Yeah, with a complete game shutout. Absolutely. Again, welcome in over 100 of you here. I'm going to go on for about another 10 minutes. Let's go back into Perfect Team. Watched a little bit of the franchise play. We've kind of built up a team in entry pool. They're about to play their first game. So I kind of want to check that out and show that on stream, how a game sims out. Got 24,000 points. So let's go. I mean, you don't get to take these points with you. Let's go and get 5 more packs. Shall we? Let's see. Let's see if we can hit on a good card and make our team even better. Look at that. We got a gold Evan Phillips and a diamond. Well, he is going into the lineup very quickly. Brandon Morrow goes along with my Jose Bautista. So we are going to exit out of that. That was a great pull. Good choice, Lap, on buying those packs. Good choice. So he is going to go in the bullpen. And yeah, he makes a good setup guy. And we still got 4 more packs. Okay, another Chisholm Jr. Ooh, gold. Gold Cardinal. And last pack. All right, let's go and do one final tweak of the lineup before the sim comes in. Yes, submit. Ooh, I don't know if it took. Don't know if I got it in time. We'll see if red got into the game. So any other questions, guys? Anything that you want me to go through in the beta that you want me to check over here? Again, if you're on Steam, you won't be able to access the game until Friday. And we lost our first game to the New York Yanks. New York Yanks. 7-3. Who do they have? Chesbro. Oh, here's one of the choice pack cards. Jack Chesbro. Wow. So yeah, my Fidrich didn't quite fare as well. Good. Achievements at the bottom are still the same. That looks the same. So as AZAXO mentioned a couple weeks ago when he was on my stream, he said basically OOTP24 is a remastered version of 23, fixing up some of the kinks that they might have had in the previous game. And it does. It looks really polished. I'm liking it. As you say at McDonald's, I'm loving it. Yeah, maybe I should have taken Chesbro as my ace. But hey, it's a 3-day trial. Tim Anderson, I pulled on a pack, had a good game, hit 500. All right, well, let's finish off by going back to our tournament from today. Let's check in on how you guys are faring off in that, and then we'll call it a day. All right, we've got a sim coming in. Yeah, when a new game comes out, you get pumped, and you play and you play and play, and then sometimes you feel like you got to take a breath. Whew, that's what I need to do. So much stimulation with all these different things and 2 different game screens opened up. Looks like I'm up against the Wildcat Bandits, who beat me in game 5. So Wildcat Bandit, if you're still in this stream, congratulations. You took game 5 over the Gladiators. 8-7. Nail biter, Oklahoma. 2 runs in the 8th, 3 runs in the 9th. Yeah, well done. My bronze reliever just gave up too many runs. IBDB advances, taking out Littlefoot Longfoot in 3 games. Charleston Thunder over the Day Trippers 3-0. And the Hounds, the other Hounds, beat up on the Legends 3-1. So in the semifinals, we've got Oklahoma up against the Fair, and we've got the Thunder up against the Hounds. Good luck to all 4 teams. I'm just going to reopen that up again because mine could have been stuck since I was eliminated. We might be a little further into the tournament. Let's check it out. Recent up to date standings. There we go. The Fair and the Hounds have one game one in the best of five. All right, guys, I am beta tested out. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Over 100 of you here. Hope you enjoyed a little bit of the beta coverage. Again, we went through all the different changes that Dish talked about last night. We looked at perfect team. We looked at some franchise play. We opened up some packs, got involved in the entry pool, all things that you can do if you get early access. And Thursday, I'll be back again. We'll have another tournament. We'll give away some packs for OOTP23, and I will be putting out some more tutorial videos for OOTP24. I will kind of go through, I want to kind of go through what my strategy is on first day setup. What should you probably be doing in the first week that you play Perfect Team? How can you maximize your perfect points? How can you try and create better cards for your team in that first week? So I'll be doing some tutorials on the weekend for Perfect Team, and that will be up on the YouTube channel. So thank you guys for tuning in. This has been episode number 79. We are going to raid over to EVC, who is showing off the beta as well. So go give him some love, the conductor of our theme teams. Have a wonderful day. Laptop Hound signing out of the studio. See you on Thursday, 1 p.m. Eastern. Unless OOTP decides to stream, then we'll fit in a time after that. All right. See you guys. Have a wonderful day. We'll lead out with some music and raid into EVC.